Hey YouTube, Sutton Impact Z here, back with our third episode of our Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play. So, quick recap of what's happened in the last episode. We were joined on our journey by Sane and Kent, a couple of knights from Kailyn, and they revealed to us that Lyn is in fact royalty, and we are now on our way to go convene with her grandfather. So, with all that out of the way, because it was so much to go through, we're going to continue. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Boulder. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sakei, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lyn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. So I've been playing around with the idea of doing different voices, but we'll see what happens. I've only got a few to try out, so we'll see. We'll see. Just listen to that music. Sutton, hold a moment and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sakei go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint. The teachings of Elam have the most followers in Elam. It is nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Oh, crap, what's this? Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Manicotti. There's one of my voices I'm trying. An older, stereotypical person voice. The Manicotti is a sacred blade under divine protection. Oh, southern in there too. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat? Sacrilege. Sacrilege? I am Glass. Well, okay, Glass is an interesting name, sir. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. Shove. Wow, rude. Push an old man like that. This is it. It's more magnificent than I had imagined. The sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard? The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. Oh, no, they didn't. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your life, you'll get out of my sight. So, I want to know how he knew that the sword was good if it was still in its scabbard. This is a clear scabbard, but you never know. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. Wow. Rude. I beg your pardon, my lady. Are you headed east to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. You must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not too long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manicotti? They're going to steal it? I can't allow this to happen. I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Please help him. Mundus, what are you planning? If you go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Sutton, there are some homes to the southwest. Oh yeah, they're going to give us a quick tutorial on houses that we can enter and talk to people. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. So those houses on the bottom left are houses that we can go into and they can give us hints or sometimes items. So items mostly come from villages, which we'll see later. Say, aren't you the... Oh, you're going to help the priest. Well, you could benefit from something I saw earlier. The bandits may have the main entrance guarded, but one of the altar's walls is cracked. So it's basically telling you that certain buildings will have cracked walls that you can finish breaking through. You can see it on the left side of the altar. Not now that the text is up. Once that's gone, you can see it. It's right... This one right here. It's cracked. It's got 30 health, so we can eventually send someone over there once they're done having us talk to all these houses. Now this is talking about mountains, which horses aren't able to go over, but if your walking units go over, it slows them down. So we'll move Sam back up here so we can use him soon. And he wants to send Kent to the last house, but I'm going to show you guys the mountains right here. See, they give you a slight benefit like the forests do. They give you more of an advantage, or avoid bonus. I always thought it was advantage, I just now saw that it's an O. So, yeah, they give you slightly more. If your land units, like Lynn, try to go over it, it slows them down. They can only move over it one at a time. And the horses can't go over it at all. Later, when we get flying units, the mountains don't really matter. Not those yet. This last one is giving us a quick little tutorial, not tutorial, but background on the sword. Sword waiting for its rightful owner to appear. She says it's weird that the sword can choose who uses it. And now they're telling us about the fortresses up there, the little castles that selected. They will give us a slight advantage, so we'll equip our swords into it. But see, we got now a 2 defense and a 20 avoid, and if we get hurt on our next turn, it'll heal us, which is pretty useful, especially on missions where we just have to wait out the enemies. Those are good to fortify them. And more bandits. Now they're telling us that the goal is to siege the throne where Glass is standing. Just like in the first tutorial mission with Lynn, we had to siege the Gur, now we have to siege the throne. Get Lynn a little more battle practice in. Kent move down there. I'm not too worried about him getting hurt. Maybe I should be. No, even if they both attack, it's only going to do 10 damage, so he'll survive with 1. Barely. See, I like to get a little more risky with my characters, but since I'm not going to play the way I normally do. Normally, if your characters die, they're gone for good throughout the game. I like to, on my game way, reset it, so I like to keep all the characters, but in this case, if a character dies for me, they're gonna be kaput. So we'll leave Kent there for a bit. Let him heal up so you guys can see. It doesn't heal you by a lot, but it's still nice to have. Just gonna use the lance, so I'm gonna use the lance. See, it only healed us by 4, but it's still good to have. Then has to slowly go there. Oh, I should have used the sword, because now the bandit's gonna come over and attack us. See, I'm messing up already. Switch to the sword. And luckily we avoided that other strike. And we can get over the mountains. Thankfully. Seize the throne. Can't keep healing a bit. Now he's got about as much health as Sane, so we can move him back out. Over here. Move Sane down here to attract the bandit, maybe. We'll see who bandit attacks. Sane or Lynn. Like I said, typically they'll go for your lord, but sometimes they'll go for whoever's weaker. So, in this case, going for Lynn. Attacked him twice. Since we're going to have Lynn beat Glass, because that's how I like to play, I like to have my lords beat the... Oh, I used the lance, I have fool. It's because I was thinking of Glass, who has a sword. Let's see... Yeah, it's safe to attack. Who do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? Well, considering I have a lance, which is advantageous over your sword... Oh, I don't think he hit us anyway. Still, only did 4 damage. And since he's on the spot we have to seize, it healed him. So... But it didn't heal him so much that Lynn won't be able to finish him in 1. Boom! And with that, Glass is down. And like I said, level up, because lords, if they die, you lose the game, so I like to keep them as high level as I can. Now telling that sometimes you'll get items after defeating enemies. Saying each character can only hold 5 items at a time, and how to check. So we're going to press the R button, in this case I have it to my Z key. Well, we can see that Lynn has 3 items, so does Sane, and so does Kent. So we're getting pretty full up on stuff. Later on we'll get a guy who can help us with that and hold items for us, but not at the moment. end our turn. Go here and seize the throne. Ah! Your clothing! Are you of the Lorca tribe? I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir? Tongue-tied today. Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude. And the sword? Is it safe? Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Manicotti. Careful you don't cut yourself. Touch the blade's pattern and pray for a safe journey. Oh, thank you so much. So, touching the sword. Sword's flashing. What did... It's a bright sword. The sword, it's glowing. It's the power of the spirits, when they have looked into your soul and they call out to you. What does that mean? You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Manicotti. No, I can't. I couldn't. It is the sword's wish. Yeah, careful, and it'll cut you if you upset it. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath. And that is a good-looking glowing sword. It came out effortlessly. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Manicotti in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands. My sword? So, Lynn's more special than we were originally led on to believe when we started this game. It's time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. I don't remember her telling him her name, but maybe I just missed it. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on. Yes, sir. So, got the Manicotti. It's a special sword. It's good against armored units, which will certainly become helpful later on. So this is the Manicotti, a blade with no equal. This is all so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sakei, in my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell of similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. A little bump in your heart there, Kent? A crush? The sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it! I'm nothing special. Obviously you are. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Manicotti itself feels very comfortable with you. Does it make it any easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it. It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. Seems reasonable enough, I can understand that. Really, because you didn't get it a few seconds ago, but whatever makes you understand. We'll get it, son. Now you're just showing off. This is the Manicotti. This is my sword. Very proud of you, Lynn. You must care for it well. And, ooh, what's going on here? Castle Kailyn. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kent insane. What are your orders? If we let them be... Bah! I've heard that that northern burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. Oh, douche. Poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquis's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon Kailyn will be mine. I feel like he should have had an evil laugh there. And with that, mission 3, well, third technical mission, chapter 2, and our third episode is coming to a close. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.